everybody, it's Tanya from Vibrant Living with Tanya, and I'm popping in here because, oh my goodness, there's so many reflections. Many women think that exhaustion is just part of getting older, but what if the real issue is that the signal your body uses to repair and regenerate have simply slowed down? So I was on a coaching call today with a lady in her 50s, and we were talking about messages, because you're just cells, that's all you are. And as you age, think of two cells, and when you're younger you have communication between your two cells, but as you get older, silence, there's no sound. So how can we start to increase this communication? Well, I have been looking into peptides, and it's big, it's not going anywhere, and I'm talking about copper peptide tonight. I'm going to give you a little insider information. Well, maybe. And I also want to let you know that I hate needles. So this has nothing to do with injectables. So what have we got going on here? What if slowing down is something that we could easily fix? So one of the most important signals is a molecule, like I said, called a copper peptide. And when levels decline, energy, recovery, and healing decline too. Okay. And I talk to women all the time. Like I was talking to this woman today, and she is like, Tanya, I'm just not as active as I used to be. Um, I'm not getting a good night's sleep. Things are breaking down in my body. How can I activate? Like, what's going on? I've heard you talking about peptides. So many ladies are saying to me, I'm just so tired. And this, if you've heard the episode with my sister, I have a podcast called Menopause Made Easy with Tanya on March the 24th. Check that episode out. We go and chat about her story, which is really interesting. And she was one of those ladies who said, I'm just so tired. Not the kind of tired that a good night's sleep doesn't fix, right? It's the kind of tired where you wake up exhausted, your body feels slower to recover, you have small aches and pains and injuries that may linger, and your motivation disappears. And I was always on my sister. I'm like, let's work out. Let's, be active. And she's like, Tanya, I just don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy. So this is why I wanted to hop in here, because she has energy now. And why? Why does she have energy? A lot of people, I deal with a lot of women but they think it's age or hormones or stress, and that there's nothing you can do about it. But there's something else that is happening beneath the system, beneath the surface, as they say. And that is your body's cellular communication system. And it has changed, everybody. You have these tiny messengers that run in your body. Inside your body are tiny molecules called peptides. And peptides are small chains of amino acid that act like messengers. And they send signals to your body telling it to repair tissue, reduce inflammation, build collagen, regenerate cells, recover from injury. And one of the most important peptides that I am like totally in love with right now for repair and regeneration is called GHK-Cu, and it's also known as a copper peptide, and it is within us. All right. So the problem is that when we were younger, copper peptides circulated freely in the body, helping us. They helped us heal quickly. They helped us maintain healthy skin and tissues, recover from injuries, produce collagen. But as we age, the level of copper peptides is declining significantly. And I don't know about you, but I am all about vibrant health and energy and longevity, and our landscape and our environment has changed. So what can I do now to help me have those things of when I was younger? That's what I'm going for here. So, and when those signals decline, the body simply doesn't repair itself as efficiently. So remember, you have your cells and there's just silence. Nothing. No message. All right. And so this is when we begin to feel low energy, slow recovery, lingering inflammation, aging skin and tissues. Now, the good news, everybody, the good news is that what if you could reactivate your body's own copper peptide signals? What if you could do that? Not by injecting synthetic peptides, okay? That's not what I'm about. If you know me, I'm all about natural, I'm about vitality, right? What if you could use your own body, your own healing light to help you activate this peptide, okay? And so what we want to do is encourage our body to produce and activate its own healing pathways. Remember, I talk about all the time, you are the CEO of your own health. I'm going to do this in the light next time so I don't have so much reflection. And this is exactly why copper peptide activation has become a hot topic, okay, with such an exciting area of research in longevity and regenerative health. And I am all about that. So I'm going to leave you hanging here because in the next video, I am going to share a personal story about how I saw these changes happen. And you can also listen to my sister's podcast. I think it is actually episode 232B, as in Bob or Betty. Okay. And it's going to be airing on March the 24th. So stay tuned. But first, also, if you are curious and you're a reader like I am and you want something short and sweet, right? If you're curious about peptides and how they work, I created a very simple guide. The link is in the show notes before. It's got a very ugly URL. So please have a look, copy and paste. That would be beautiful. I'm coming from my heart to your heart. So you can download the peptide beginner's guide, talking all about copper peptides and how you can activate it with your own light, not an injectable. So stay tuned. I will be here for another video coming up tomorrow, and grab the link and enjoy. And if you have any questions, by all means, reach out and I'd love to connect with you. Have a great night, everybody, or day, whenever you're listening to this.